Okay, so robot vacuum cleaners now are, I don't want to say perfected, that's a crazy word, but the makers of robot vacuum cleaners have really figured out a lot of stuff already. But there's now these little minor things that are really annoying, and as robot vacuum cleaner companies start to fix these minor annoyances, we are really getting to the next level of these things being nearly perfect. So they've nailed mapping, they've nailed navigation, but one area they still fall a little bit short, in my opinion, is the not just mopping skills, but the longevity of the mop. You know, over time that mop pad gets sticky, gets nasty, and honestly kind of gross. I've got a few robot vacuums that are really great on paper, but I don't even use them anymore because the mop smells awful. It spreads germs, and it's just not something I want to deal with, and then you have to buy a new mop and all those things. So let's talk about why I think the Dreame Aqua10 Ultra Roller caught my attention and what I think is special about it, because this one actually fixes that problem. It's built around one simple idea, and this is their slogan, always fresh. And when Dreame says always fresh, they actually are meaning it. You know, it starts with something called the Always Fresh Tech, and it's powered by their new Vormax suction system. And that brings in serious power and precision, pulling up a lot of dirt that some vacuums can't get. Then there's the Always Fresh Mop with the Aqua Roll system, and that's 70-degree hot air roller drying too. Now the rollers are constantly cleaned and dried after every use, so they'll never spread bacteria or that musty odor I talked about. And finally, Always Fresh Home with 30,000 pascals of suction power and the Hyper Steam dangling dual brush, and that gives you deep, consistent cleaning that actually makes you feel the floors are clean and not just looking clean. Once it's up and running, it's really easy to see how much new tech Dreame packed into this model. The Aqua Roller and the Aqua Fluff works together to stay fresh while they scrub. The Auto Seal Roller Guard keeps the moisture away from carpets so nothing gets soaked. I mean, you can see this thing like covering it up. It's really cool. The Thermal Hub self-cleaning system uses 100-degree heat to break down grease and grime instead of just rinsing it away. And the new roller mop extension helps it reach into corners along baselines that most robot vacuum cleaners can ignore. You can see here it's sort of like reaching out and going around these edges and getting right up to the edge. Like that's really impressive. Now mobility has been upgraded to the new ProLeap system, lets it climb up to 8 centimeters, so transitions and raised rugs are no problem. It uses OmniSight 2.0 for precise mapping and stereo edge 3D object avoidance, meaning it moves smoothly around cords, shoes, furniture. And then underneath, it's a new triple-wheeled Aggie Lift chassis and a triple up technology, keeping it balanced, stable, even through these uneven floors. It just has more stability overall. And then the power dock handles everything after cleaning. It empties the dustbin, refills and drains the water tanks. It can run up for 100 days without maintenance at all. The dust bag dries automatically, and the rollers are hit with that 70-degree hot water so they never smell or stay damp. Now the optional refill and drain kit takes things even further to make it a truly hands-off experience. On the smart side, it's built for convenience. The pet-friendly Care 4.0 system keeps pet hair from wrapping around the rollers, and the carpet cleaning mode automatically adjusts suction and lift mop. Now if you take a look here, we got some messes on the floor, and obviously my floors are never this dirty, but having a child, this can definitely happen. So if we take a look here, I got some like fine, dusty, like powder, and we can see how it just sweeps it right up. Then we move over to something more solid like oatmeal, and it does slap it a little bit, but the strong vacuum suction power sucks it back up, and the floor is left extremely clean. And then of course, we gotta do something wet, right? We gotta do a sauce, we gotta do some milk or something like that, and you can see it goes right over it without any fuss, and it cleans it up and leaves our floors very, very clean afterwards. And then we also have spots for solution too. So to get even better clean, instead of just water, there is an option for the solution that can even leave a nice scent on your floor, and it looks even shiny when you do it. And then you have the pet care kit as well too. It's built right in with the automatic dispenser. It also supports voice control, and because it's compatible with Matter, it fits right into my smart home setup, so you can use your Google, Apple, or your Amazon A person. Okay, Dreamy.
I'm here.
clean right here. So it's using the cameras to actually track me, and then it's gonna stop right where I am and then clean up right here. That's pretty cool. So once you go inside the app and then you go into settings, there are so many different settings that you can use to customize cleaning. And I literally can do a video talking about just the app by itself. Obviously, you can do things like schedule your cleanup. We have carpet cleaning settings. So from here, you could tell it exactly what to do. You could say just ignore it, avoid it. You can have it erase the mops when it does clean the carpet. We have floor cleaning settings, so you can just literally break down exactly on a granular level of what you want to do when it gets to the floor. And then for pet lovers, there's a whole section for pet care. And one of the things you can do is actually use the robot to monitor your pets if you have pets. And then also it can automatically take pictures of your pets if your pets gets near the robot while it's cleaning. And then also you have special cleaning solution just for pets. And then it can actually use that special cleaning solution in the pet zone, and you can mark that off right in the app. Now, maintenance is practically zero as well, and it takes care of itself and it's ready to stay clean. Like I said, you get 100 days, no maintenance, which is really cool. The Aqua Roll delivers that fresh water in real time. And what's important about that is that you're never reusing dirty mop water. The Auto Seal Roller Guard protects the carpets and prevents those odors too. Fluff Roll Tech keeps the rollers tangled free, and the Thermal Hub heat system deep cleans instead of just rinsing. At the end of the day, the Dreame Aqua10 Ultra Roller delivers on that always fresh idea. Always fresh tech with the Vormax suction, always fresh mop, Aqua Roller and hot air drying, always fresh home with the deep hyper steam cleanse. You see where it's going. Always clean is their motto, but they're actually putting that into the ethos of their products as well. The Dreame Aqua10 Ultra Roller does set the new standard of what always fresh means in keeping things fresh. And for me, that's very important because they all can clean really well, but how does the robot stay clean? Hit the links down below if you want to pick it up. Talk to you guys later.